Passamos já para a apresentação seguinte, dizer que esta apresentação, no final, chama a atenção que vai ter um código QR, para quem depois estiver interessado em aceder na totalidade à seguinte apresentação, pode depois estar no final, estar com atenção e ter acesso, portanto, a esse código QR. Portanto, vou apresentar o próximo convidado, está aqui no meu lado direito, eu peço-lhe para se posicionando, Thomas Drahorad, espero ter pronunciado bem. Ele é criador, organizador de eventos internacionais relacionados, claro está, com o Mirtilo. E também, para além de outros afazeres, naturalmente também há que referir, ele é editor-chefe da revista Itália uma revista especializada na cadeia de abastecimento Berry em Itália. Faça favor.
Thank you. Sorry for me speaking in English today. My Portuguese is not very good. I would like to tell you first of all, thank you very much for this invitation. My presentation will be a lot of graphics, numbers, and so you don't need to write it down. At the end of the presentation, I will show you a QR code where to download the presentation. The presentation will be about an overview in Europe and Italy in particular regarding production, penetration, consumption and retail prices. First of all, let's start with the production. There are a number of very important issues when you talk about blueberry production. In particular, there are a number of varieties on the market available now, and this has become a very important issue for the individual grower to identify which varieties are right for his market and for his growing conditions. Also, technology has is becoming a very important issue, both in the fields and also in the packhouse. Yield, which is the number of tons you can get per hectare, is crucial. Nowadays, the market are very aggressive. The margins for the growers are going down. So, as a grower, you will need to pay much attention to your yield per hectare. Now the break-even point is above 10 tons per hectare. If you produce less, you are going to be in trouble. There are growers who, with the right varieties and the right conditions and the right economic techniques, grow also 20-30 tons. And of course also the costs. This is a quick graphic about the blueberry production in our area. You see Spain and Poland are the leading countries, with Morocco following and increasing quickly its volume. Then we have a second group of countries with Portugal, Georgia, which is increasing its production on a regular basis, Germany, which is going down slightly, and Serbia. And then we have the followers, United Kingdom, which has now reached its point. There will be no more blueberries planted in the United Kingdom. Italy, which also has a stable production, the Netherlands stable again, and Romania. Now let's look at the market and talk about this concept of penetration. Penetration means the percentage of families, of households, which buy blueberries at least once a year, one time per year. In the US, in the next few years, by the end of this decade, the penetration of blueberries will be more than the penetration of strawberries. In the US, United Kingdom and Germany, the penetration is already 50% to 55%. This means that most of the families buy blueberries. In Italy, the penetration is around 23%. In Poland, it's above 80%. Here you can see the figures. So you see, for example, in Italy, there is a big potential to expand the market because only one family out of 4 buys blueberries at least once a year. While in Poland, 80% is probably too much because they are worried how can we increase the market consumption if the penetration is already so high. But there are ways to do so. So what is in the future of penetration? How can we increase the number of families which buy blueberries at least once a year? You can do it through marketing, with a more efficient communication to the consumer. You can do it with segmentation. In the United Kingdom, for example, in every single supermarket, like Tesco and Sainsbury or Asda, you will find a different type of blueberries. You will find standard blueberries, discount blueberries at a lower price, organic blueberries, premium blueberries, maybe in certain times of the year also local blueberries. So there are 4 or 5 different segments which talk to different people. The quality, of course, and the display, how you display the fruit in the shelves. This is some data about the blueberry consumption in Europe. You see United Kingdom are very high, also Portugal has a high consumption per capita. Italy, France, Belgium and Sweden are still very low. But as I said, this is probably an opportunity rather than a threat. The future of consumption lies, first of all, in my opinion, in taste. Good blueberries are still a chance. You are never sure when you shop that you will buy good blueberries. You will buy blueberries, what will be the taste, nobody knows. Texture, it's very important. The fruit must be firm and crunchy, and this is what the consumers like. Different formats. In Italy, for example, more than 80% is still sold in the smaller formats. We will help consumption by increasing the formats, and of course, quality. With the Italian Berry, we collect every week the prices of the main retailers, supermarkets in Europe. You will find that on our website at italianberry.it. This is a summary of the last 3 years. You see that for the same, exactly the same product, which is standard blueberries, so not premium, not organic, just the normal blueberries you find in the shops, there is a big difference in prices. The highest prices you can see is from that Conad, which is the largest Italian supermarket, 17 euro per kilo, down to Reve, which is 12 euro per kilo. In Germany they are very aggressive, as you may know. This is for every single supermarket. For some of the supermarkets we are analyzing how the prices is going in the last 3 years, 2020, 21, 22 and 23. You can download all these data from the presentation available on the site, which I will show you later. On the right hand side you will see all the supermarkets of which we are taking the prices every week, and we make it available to our readers. How is my time going? These are the retail prices in Italy for and you will see there the minimum, the average and the maximum prices week by week. As you can see, there is a spike in April of the prices, and this also can be downloaded. Now, just to finish my presentation, I will show you some data about the Italian consumer. Italy is a big market, 60 million people, with a small penetration on blueberries. There are 25 million families, penetration 23.8, and the good news is that it has been increasing in the last 12 months. It was 21%, something like that, and therefore there are 6 million buyers of blueberries in Italy. 68% of these households buy blueberries more than once a year. What is the size of the market in Italy? Every buyer spends 18 euro per year. So this on 6 million consumers means that the total blueberry market in Italy is 112 millions, which is up 15.8% compared to last year. And this is based on an average retail price of 12.23. What is the volume? In Italy, every buyer buys an average of 1.5 kilo per year, and this means a total volume of more than 9,000 tons, which is up 80%. Last data about some information about the trip. The Italian consumer buys blueberries every 6 times per year, that is every 2 months, and he buys 250 grams per session, and spends nearly a little bit more than 3 euro every time he goes buying blueberries. Okay, so please feel free to visit our website. You can download this presentation. You can subscribe to our newsletter, where you will get updated information every day about the market, consumption, new varieties. The website is in Italian and English, and I hope you can take advantage of that. Thank you very much.